Welcome to ELTECenglish.com. This is an IELTS essay correction, an essay that student has just sent me. This is the question and this is the response, the answer. So it is a correction and the student has asked me to go through the introduction, which is as per the examination norms. These are the body paragraphs she has mentioned just as ideas. These are not as she will write in the exam. These are just ideas and she wants me to check whether the ideas fulfill the requirements of the question. This is the conclusion. Okay, so let's get to the task. Some people believe that intelligence is the most important quality of a leader. So it is the most important quality. It is not just any quality, but it is above every other quality. Do you agree or disagree? So this is an opinion essay. You have to express your opinion, you have to mention it and explain it with reasons. Give examples from your own experience and knowledge. Alright, let's come to the introduction. She has written, intelligence is believed to be the most vital of all leadership skills. This sentence itself conforms to the requirements of the question. This sentence completely aligns with what the question is asking, the question statement itself. And I don't think that it deviates from the question. From my perspective, while being intelligent is necessary for a leader, this is fine, but she could equally have written, while intelligence is necessary. So instead of being intelligent, she could have written intelligence. Intelligence is necessary for a leader. I believe other qualities like motivating and cooperation with team members are equally important. So she has taken a balanced view. She's taken a balanced approach. This balanced approach tries to strike a balance between intelligence, which is what the question statement says, and some other qualities. These qualities are motivation and cooperation. The problem over here is, grammatically speaking, this should not be motivating because this is a verb and this is cooperation. So these are not parallel. This is a noun. Okay, so here it should be motivation. This is the principle of parallelism. Okay, so you want to learn more, I will post a link in the comments box below. This is the principle of parallelism. Okay, rest of the introduction, yeah, I think introduction is fine. It just needs a few grammatical corrections, nothing serious. Coming to the idea section. So ideally, once she has taken a balanced stand, her body paragraph 1, let me write it over here. Body paragraph 1 should be on intelligence and why intelligence is important, why it is crucial for leadership qualities. Okay, so since she has taken a balanced viewpoint, body paragraph 2 should be on other qualities and she can choose to explain motivation and the other one is cooperation. Okay, so it is important that the qualities which you plan to discuss in the body paragraphs, they should be mentioned in the introduction, and she has followed the right approach, mentioning the things which she plans to discuss in the body paragraphs. Okay, now body paragraph 1, her first point is, now this is not how she's going to write in the exam. These are just brainstorming points she has typed and sent them to me. These are not the actual paragraphs. Okay, just keep that in mind while going through this video. Intelligent leaders can give innovative solutions to problems. Now, this is the first idea. This is idea one, I1. Now, the idea is good that it is intelligent leaders who can give innovative solutions to problems. Okay, but the problem over here is that in the body paragraph 1, she has given the idea 1, but she has not mentioned explanation of idea 1. Explanation of idea 1 is missing. Now, if this is missing, the idea is mentioned but not explained, and this will not fetch your proper bands. So you have to mention the idea, idea 1, and you have to explain the idea. So can you tell what exactly innovative solutions the intelligent leaders are providing? Okay, you have to explain this. Secondly, a smart leader knows how to utilize skills of each individual member to accomplish the task. Okay, this seems to be a good idea. Again, there has to be an explanation of how the leader utilizes. So this is idea 2. Okay, then it's idea 2. This is clearly mentioned, this is not mentioned. Okay, here the problem occurs. This is again clearly mentioned that a smart leader knows how to utilize skills of each individual member to accomplish the task. But again, she has mentioned smart instead of intelligent. That's fine, but this is not a perfect synonym for intelligence. So it is important that you should keep using the word intelligent over here. Now, do not think that if you are changing the word that adds to your vocabulary score. That's not exactly what vocabulary means. Vocabulary does not mean that you are using a wrong synonym. Now, smart is not same as intelligent. They are different things, okay? So an intelligent leader knows how to utilize skills of each individual member to accomplish the task. For example, in a cricket match, the captain decides the position of all fielders at front or rear side according to the fielding capabilities. That's fine. Um, she is asked, does this example, it should be does this example express my view? Um, the, the problem over here is I cannot see the role of intelligence. I can't see how the captain is intelligent. Now, intelligence has to be reflected somewhere. Now, what exactly is intelligence? She has tried to explain the idea too, but the explanation is not adequate. Now, what exactly is intelligence? If she understands what exactly intelligence is, that will help her create the the explanation for the idea clearly. So, intelligence. Let me write over here. Intelligence. This word refers to an understanding of things. I have not seen in the dictionary, but from experience, I can say that intelligence essentially means understanding things properly. There is an ability to reason. Okay, so your example, which the student's example, which she has given as an explanation, nowhere shows that the captain has ability to judge or has ability to understand and reason with the players. So either this has to be elaborated in a greater detail or she can choose another example. So if I were writing this essay, I would have chosen a business leader, a businessman, or a business leader. Now, a business leader has to balance various departments. He has to understand and he has to reason with different departments. He has to understand accounting, has to understand operations, okay, marketing. There are a number of things that a business leader has to do, and that is he should have a proper understanding of various organs so that the operations can be effectively carried out. So if I check this answer, explanation for 1 is missing, explanation for 2 is inadequate. Okay, it does not completely reflect the view. Now coming to the second paragraph, body paragraph 2. Other qualities are also crucial to be present. Okay, this is a bit strange, but let us not go into that. It's more important that we should focus on the ideas first. Um, Other qualities are equally crucial or equally important in a successful team leader. Okay, first, motivates peers to struggle even in tough times. This is fine. This is the first point you had mentioned above. Student had mentioned about motivation. Okay, so as a leader motivates the peers to struggle even in tough times. For example, she has written, history shows many wars were won by courage rather than soldier count. Now, this is fine, but this is not an example. An example ideally has some data, some facts, okay, some names. If I were to suggest you, I would have suggested an example over here, an example of idea 1. You should have written the names, you should have used examples of people like Napoleon, okay, if you're aware of pattern. All right, so you can also talk about business leader. You can talk about Bill Gates, okay, and even Steve Jobs. These guys were motivators. They motivated their teams to achieve the goals of organization despite lesser resources. Okay, so intelligence, yes, they are intelligent. One was, and but equally they are good motivators. So write an example with data, facts. So for war, you can write about Napoleon, Patton, or there are numerous. Even Mongols, yes, Mongols. Mongols were great warriors, and they were few in numbers, but they won many wars and defeated less motivated armies, which were large in number. Okay. Second, communication skills are important to express leaders' viewpoint. Now, I can't see communication skills in your introduction. It is better if you write. You have written cooperation, but here you have written communication skills. It's better if these two match, the introduction thing and the explanation in the body paragraphs, okay? So, secondly, communication skills important to express leaders' viewpoint, failing which followers may misinterpret their leaders' sayings and can make mistakes. Okay, this is fine, but you have to give an example or explain this. Explain this idea. Without explanation, it is not complete. So, body paragraph 2, the idea 1 is clearly expressed. Explanation is not clear, okay, because the example is not specific. The idea 2 is again clearly expressed, but the explanation is missing. Now, this is not good for the essay, okay. In conclusion, although smartness plays, and again you have used a synonym which is not appropriate, smartness plays an important role in a leader's life, I would argue. Now, there is no need of using a would. It would not be easy to lead others without good communication and inspirational skills. Um, the conclusion needs to be changed. The usage of would is not appropriate over here. Moreover, it is too short. You need to add at least one more sentence. So this is just one sentence. You should write at least one more sentence to conclude properly. Okay, so this is a bit inappropriate, inadequate. I'm sorry. This is a bit inadequate. Overall, there are a number of missing elements that should be written properly to score good bands. If you have any questions, just drop me an email at ELTEC English. I'm sorry, this is my website .com, and you can drop email at ELTEC IELTS@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.